G'day guys, it's Rob from TAT. Today we've got a 3.8 litre Pajero 2010 that's come in for intermittent crank no start, so stick with us. So this Pajero came intermittently not starting. We scanned for codes firstly and we found P0513, incorrect immobiliser key. And we got to test out our new tool thanks to our TAT team member Sid for sending it over. So it is an ignition coil key reader. So I'll show you how we use this in a sec. So obviously to confirm we got the wiring diagram and we saw how simple of a system this particular one was. Obviously the customer had already had the keys looked at, the transponders. We checked the transponders and how they were working and they were fine. So we had a look at this immobiliser system, and this particular immobiliser unit is built into the key reader. Obviously, wiring diagram simple, one power, one ground and a communication wire. And by having all three wires connected to the scope while using the key reader, we're able to see the intermittent nature of the coil reader. And as you can see, sometimes it was working and sometimes it was not. So obviously if the light's up, then it's working. And if it doesn't light up, then there's an issue with the coil reader itself. Now we didn't have security access to Mitsubishi at the time, so we weren't able to replace it for the customer. We tried pulling it apart and reflowing some of the poor looking joints. I actually followed up with the customer today and he said that since we reflowed the solder, he hasn't had any issues since. Now, take that with a grain of salt. Could be a bit of a dodgy connection in there. You know, ideally, we probably want to replace that unit itself, but we weren't able to at the time and the customer has sort of left it because it hasn't failed since. So, very super cheap tool, very handy for this particular job. You can find these online for very, very cheap. Something to make use of. So thanks for watching guys and see you next time.